Merry Christmas, everyone, from Spring, Texas, and a Happy New Year 2021. I just wanted to put out a quick message to everyone for the entering into the new year. We're hoping this will be a fabulous year for everyone. But I wanted to tell you all a story and something that's been on my mind for a while. And this is, oh my gosh, this must have happened about 25 years ago. I was out with some friends and we were going to an evening movie in Manhattan. We jumped in a cab from downtown Manhattan into Midtown, and it was a $5 ride. So we got to the movie theater, and right in front of the theater, we're ready to jump out, and I hand a 20 to the cab driver. And when I handed over to him, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have no change." And at that moment, I'm like, well, wait a second, no change. I'm not giving you $15 tip. So I said, okay, I'll just jump out and I'll get you some change. And he proceeds to lock the doors. Well, in New York, this could be a scary situation because you're like, is he going to kidnap us? So my friends in the cab with me are like, just give him the 20 and we'll get the hell out of here. I'm like, no, I'm not giving him the 20. And I look in the front of the seat, and right next to him is a big money bag. I don't know if you've seen them, but a lot of cabbies in New York will have this big pouch thingy. And it basically, that's where they store all their money for the day, in that pouch. So I knew that was his money pouch. And so I said to him, open up your pouch. I see your pouch right there next to you. Could you please open that? And he's like, no, just give me no, you need to give me the $20. I don't have any change. And I said, no. Can you please open that pouch for me, please? And so we're going back and forth. And he's like, no, I'm not opening it. You need to give me, you need to give me money. And I said, well, this is how it's going to work. I'm not giving you a $15 tip. So unless you open that pouch and you exchange money with me, or you let me get out of the cab and get you some change, we're not going anywhere. So my friends were like, yeah, just give him the $20. It's fine. Just give him the $20. And, it's interesting. We were going back and forth for about 20 minutes. So finally, he let my friend get out of the cab, and he kept us hostage in the cab when my friend went to go make change. Well, you can bet at the end of that he did not get any tip, based on that experience. Tips are generally, you give it for a gratitude. You've done a great job. I want to tip you. Now, when it comes to cabbies or waitresses and people serving tables, I know that most of how they live and make their money are on tips. I mean, that's how they're able to really live and eat and all that stuff. So I like to give big tips, but this guy was just being a bully. And I was like, no, I will not be bullied into giving you money. And what was interesting about it is that he was not only bullying us into giving him a tip, but I knew that he had money in that pouch, but he wasn't going to open it to show me that he was lying. It would just messed up his entire narrative that he'd been telling us there's no money in the cab, when actually there was money in the cab to possibly make it change, or maybe he didn't have only 20s. But the point is, I think he knew that he could open up the thing and give us some change, but he didn't want to. It would ruin his whole lie. And that brings me to where we are today in life and what's happened around the globe and here in the U.S. Small businesses have been affected like no other, with shutdowns and authorities telling us how we should operate, what's safe, what's not safe. And it's almost become completely absurd. Not to say that we don't have an issue, that there is a COVID virus, but people's response to it here and around the globe has been like nothing ever seen in any time in history. There's been more deadly viruses, flus, illnesses, and never a response that we're seeing today. And what this brings to mind for me, and I don't know if this was done on purpose or just kind of come about, but it's kind of like the cabbie with the money bag. It's like people just don't want to tell the truth about what's going on and how not as serious that this is, because then it would reveal that either we've been duped or we haven't been telling the truth to ourselves, or the authorities have not been telling the truth completely to us. And that would just, it's harder to keep with the lie, in other words, than just open up the money bag and say, okay, I thought I didn't have money, here's your change. And then there's that bullying aspect of businesses in California and New York being forced to stay home, not feed their families, but say this is for your own benefit. At the same time, waiting for a $600 check. Hello, seriously, when would we at any time be okay with this? So my New Year message to everyone is please, 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 can we stop this madness? Can we tell the truth first to ourselves, then to everyone else, and not let authorities, the government, I don't care who, tell us how to live our lives? Open up your business, live positively, live smart. Hey, if you have some comorbidities, if you know you're in danger, stay home, take care of yourself, do what you have to do to protect yourself. But let's not shut down the society, the world, business, so that we can grow, expand, and live our full potential in life. I want that for everyone. I want everyone to grow their business, to grow themselves, their self-development. I want this to be the best year for everyone. And I know we can do that if we stand together, stop letting all distractions of there are this, there are that, there are left, there are right, there are la 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 la, all these distractions, throw it out. Let's just start being real with ourselves and get positive. And I think the best way to first start doing that is turn off your televisions, your radios, your news, and turn on Savvy. Let Savvy be that positive voice where we come together to grow our full potential. What I find about a lot of these TV commercials, movies, all of it is just fear-based, sucking you into, I mean, if you listen to this all day long, you'd be under a piano shaking for dear life, thinking your life is going to end at any moment. Let's stop it. Let's be real. Let's tell the truth. Let's have the best year ever in 2021. Everyone, I want to wish you a very, very happy new year and the awesomest 2021. Bye.